Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sid and you're watching Sid Book Reviewer. So today I'm going to talk about a book which is a very unique and different in a way that it touches upon topics, it touches upon things that are highly debatable, highly controversial, yet the book seems to be an utter delight. So the book is Conversation with the Vegan by Anat Man. I think that's how we are going to pronounce it. So see, it's written sometimes ignorance is not a bliss, and after reading this book, I truly believe that ignorance is not always a bliss. So let me first tell you what's written at the back of this book, which is very interesting. So here it goes. Conversation with vegan is not just about being vegan. By the way, vegan basically means being vegetarian, or about a person who survives on a plant-based diet, but it's about a spiritual journey which one goes through while practicing veganism. So the book basically starts with the guy named Samarth, who is actually struggling on his job and is not able to maintain his relationship. So he is actually confused and going through some dilemmas in life like we usually do. So one day he happens to meet his friends in a coffee shop, and he came across a guy, an old man who was actually who was actually having a coffee without milk. So he was very intrigued by the idea of having coffee without a milk, and he asked that guy that why are you doing this, or why do you prefer a coffee without milk. So then the old man started to tell about his views about veganism, spirituality, animal cruelty. The book touches upon a lot of topics. The best thing about this book, which I felt, was that I really didn't knew about the kind of things that goes on behind preparing vegetarian food. If I say, usually we think that milk is comes in vegetarian, and it is, but it actually supports animal cruelty, which after reading the book I am very clear about, which I didn't knew before. So I was shocked to hear some of the facts that the book has actually shared with me, and I'm so thankful to the author to approach me to read this book. I really wasn't sure before picking up this book, should I get into it, or I had my own apprehensions about the book. Will it be good, will it be bad, will I like it or not, will it be interesting or not. But initially it wasn't that interesting because it seems to be like a normal story by an Indian author. But after a few pages, I was like, I want to know more. I want to know more about it. What's it all about? What's veganism? How can we do it? How it is compared to a spiritual thing, and how can we use it to control our mind? And how is veganism so strong that human beings need to embrace this? So through some conversation with the author online, I come to know that author himself is been practicing veganism since last 2 years. So he wanted to share his views about what's being vegan all about. So I'm really happy to share with you that the book is very insightful. It talks about things that nobody talks about, and we all need to read this book because there are things that we don't know, and ignorance is not always a bliss, like I said before. So we need to be aware of the things that we are doing unknowingly, and how it is harming human beings as well as animals. And I think it's soon going to come up on us, on our survival. So I think we really need to get aware and think in terms of how we can protect our environment and animals, because human beings, animals, plants, everything plays a crucial role for the survival of. So book is only like 100 pages long. The language is easy, and the way author has explained the concepts and theories and the facts are like so much easy and understandable that whomsoever wants to read or wants to know more about it can easily pick up this book and go through it. It's hardly going to take 2 to 3 hours. That's all for today, guys. If you wish to connect with me on my social media, the links are down below in the description box.